watching Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
Only on Shade 45. Y'all better tune in or these guys is coming at you.
Turn it up.
Where you from?
North Carolina. Can you hear it?
Yeah, okay. You
of course.
Cooking. What can you
I
cook?
do.
What do you cook?
Mac and cheese, fried chicken, all the things that have added a little extra pounds around the middle.
Okay.
I can cook all that. Real butter, real milk.
Shit, we hanging out for Thanksgiving Day.
HB's best.
Oh, whole pig on the grill. All
Okay,
that.
all that. Okay.
All
Wow.
that.
The whole pig on the grill.
The entire thing.
Okay. How did you start working with TheRoot.com? What's your background?
Well, I have an extensive background with editorial online, and they found me.
Wow.
They found me out here in these Snapchat streets with Tracy. She knows.
Yeah.
We Snapchat all day.
She's a Snapchat queen now.
Yes.
She tries to create short films with her Snapchat. I watch it.
Heather hates it. I see you.
Yep.
I see you.
You famous out there,
Danielle, you
Heather.
showed me so much love when you first walked in. Now you seeing my grouchy.
Well, you know, it's hard to be grouchy around Tracy.
You get squeezed. You're not with her every morning.
Let him
You
know.
are not with her every morning.
You don't know.
Let me ask you, Danielle, TheRoot.com, what is
Yes.
this focus?
Where is it focused?
Where is it focused?
Where is here in New York City,
Uh-huh.
but the focus is for, I can't talk today. Those smart black people, that want to know about entertainment. We want to know about news, the stuff that affects us. That's the audience.
So it's across the board, though. So it could be politics or it could be Fetty Wap. Right?
Yeah, right in the intersection of both,
Yes,
too.
from politics to Fetty Wap.
Okay,
Yeah,
I like that.
Ratchet.
Yeah, that's a gigantic dichotomy right there. If you go on TheRoot.com today, what would be the big story on the front page?
Halloween recapping, seeing what people were wearing, and definitely what Michelle Obama and President Obama were laughing at when they had kids coming in and out of the White House. Did you guys see those pictures?
No, I didn't see him.
He died laughing at the Pope. There was a baby Pope and one of those little, those baby, I guess like those tyke toy truck things.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
the
had it
car.
all painted all white with like the handle that you push him with was gold, and he had his own little Pope thing.
Oh,
it was
swagged out
adorable.
Pope.
It was adorable, and the president was like cracking up. So.
I'm sorry. I was getting prepared for the Raiders game Sunday. I didn't.
Oh, my.
Listen, my eyes glaze over with football, so please don't start.
Okay, I'm just saying, go Raiders. All right, Tracy.
You know what I'm curious about? I don't feel like a lot of folks have heard the title social content producer.
Yeah, it's a brand new title, actually. Okay. The internet moves so fast, so we got to keep up in the digital space, especially in editorial. So it's one of those things, it's like, you know how BuzzFeed works, right? Where no matter what the article is or whatever, you want to share it like immediately. That's what TheRoot is aiming to do, except with the black voice.
Okay.
We want to bring those hearty, feel good subject matters to our audience and just do so with like a social spin.
Okay, I like that. Danielle Young is joining us from TheRoot.com. Check them out now while you're listening to us. You can read TheRoot.com at the same time. We want you to join us for Celebrity Wire up next.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, 13 minutes into the hour. Danielle Young from TheRoot.com has joined us. She's the social content producer over there.
Yep.
And she got a lot of perspective on what goes on in this celebrity world. Right, Tracy?
Does. Yeah, so let's see what she has to say about this. We got to talk about Straight Outta Compton. We know just how well it did in theaters. And so someone who didn't receive any sort of check is trying to capitalize, and that is Jerry Heller. Now, Jerry Heller was portrayed as that sleazy manager of NWA. And because he was portrayed as a sleazy manager, he's claiming that the movie defamed his ass.
Nah.
And he needs to receive $110 million freaking dollars because of that.
Yep.
And I actually think he's gonna get some coins. So he filed a suit against Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, the estate of Eazy-E, NBC Universal, and others. He says the portrayal of him in the movie was false and it was damaging. And he also says there's a bunch of lies in there. He said he never withheld a $75,000 check from Ice Cube. He said in the movie, he fraudulently induced Dr. Dre and Cube to sign unfavorable contracts. He said that's not true. It also shows him having all of these lobster brunches where the contracts were being signed. He says that never happened. He says he was never fired by Eazy-E. And then he goes on with putting even more legs on it. He says that he never gave permission to use his likeness. And remember, they didn't even change his name.
Yeah, they might have messed up with that one.
That's why I'm saying I think he has a strong chance of getting some money.
And that's kind of like a, what do you call it, biopic, if you will, with Straight Outta Compton. Well, I remember being on the West Coast at that time. It was average, common, everyday knowledge that they were being hoodwinked.
Exactly.
By this manager named Jerry Heller.
Right.
And I remember this because we had Dylan's Tech and I with some of the same people they had dealings with later on, obviously not to the same magnitude. But it was because of Ice Cube stepping away from something that looked great that we didn't understand, that made a lot of us start researching the law aspects of the music industry. And it was because of that with Jerry Heller that we all start becoming more aware of rule number 4080.
Record company people are shady.
Right.
But damn, why they didn't get permission to use this likeness. It might be some legs under that. It's kind of like when Sean Kingston came up here and said, I put together a fund for those who try to sue me.
Just to have it.
Just to have it, because it's cheaper to pay it off.
Right. I think they were going for a, acts of forgiveness and non-permission type of deal. You know what I mean? And deal with it after. But let's gain the success and the momentum.
Not too smart. Jerry still got an edge on him, right?
Exactly.
Still hoodwinking.
All right. Let's talk about something else that's not too smart. Fetty Wap. Fetty Wap, his debut album did really well. He was up here. We were celebrating with him, even though he got into that motorcycle accident. He was able to pull out. He's in good spirits. However, the mother of his daughter, I believe her name is Lizzie, she recorded herself and Fetty Wap getting into a humongous shouting match on the streets of Jersey, Heather B.
Stand up.
Fetty.
Jersey, stand up no matter what.
Any situation. Yeah.
Newark, yo. So apparently, Fetty had been looking for her because she aired him out to a degree when she did a radio interview. And he was upset because she was talking about how she got pregnant off the first night of them having sex. And she wasn't supposed to be speaking to any sort of media to begin with. So he meets up with her, and this is what happens.
You's a fucking bum. Look at you.
Look at me. Let me be a fucking bum. I wasn't a bum when you was eating my pussy. Fuck out of here. Goodbye. Go on about your business. Go on about your business.
Shut up.
Do you? Do you? I'm going. I'll be there next Thursday. Shoot it up like you just said.
So Danielle,
Yes.
have you ever cursed a man out like that in public?
Wow.
No, but I have clapped in between my words like that before when I really meant it.
Yeah, that's all that melanin.
I don't think I could. I hope to God I never get myself into a situation where somebody gets me that angry where I'm like, where we have that relationship and it's public.
Right.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
Well, see, here's the thing. You got to almost, there's a whole new breed of baby mamas that's out there right now, man. Like,
say that.
That's not a conversation you would expect to be recorded. Like, it sounds like he's in the car pulling off and she's standing outside of a house somewhere.
And she was
and
waving.
she had the wherewithal to record this conversation.
Right.
Yeah.
One hand on her camera, the other hand holding a big ass knife.
Man, so holding a big knife?
Yes.
Was that real?
Butcher knife. I saw
Jersey,
it.
stand up.
Heather,
Still
it's too
standing
real
up.
out there.
Do you? I
You
try
gotta
to tell
be careful who you lay with now.
See,
You can't just be busting them people. They, it might be the setup.
should it be a limit to having any kids? People
Yeah,
allowed
they did that in China. They did it in China. You only can have one. Now it's two. They need to bring that shit to the States.
Right, because she was
You should have
upset.
Yes.
you know what it is? You should have a limit
Yeah.
on how many baby mamas a person can have.
Oh,
Yes,
that would be very
that is
helpful.
it.
That's Sway.
Yeah.
That's
Hoods
it.
You
of
like that?
America.
That's
Future
it.
would be so sad.
Oh, Danielle Young. Oh.
And on that note,
TheRoot.com.
all
The
right.
thoughts expressed in this.
Right. Let's move on to a different type of story. The world of television. So we know The Voice, that's over here in the United States, but it originated overseas in the UK. They have their extension of it. And Boy George is one of the judges.
Sway in the Morning Citizen.
Yes, indeed. Now, Boy George, I don't know, maybe he was harboring this big, massive celebrity secret for years and it was just time to let it out. Or I don't know if he needs like 15 minutes of fame in 2015, even though he doesn't. Either way, they were filming and everything came to a screeching halt because he announced that he had slept with Prince.
What? He slept with
of
Prince.
all people. So this is what happened, all right?
Like he has sex.
Yes. Bent over. I don't know how they do it. But
yes,
something.
you do. You say a lot of it. You the spokesperson for how they
Wave
do
that
it.
flag, Tracy.
Listen, I'm not having threesomes with gay men. I
No one
don't know
knows
everything
how
that goes
Prince and
down.
Boy George would do it.
Playboy.
Okay.
So the way it started is that Boy George was he was chatting with Paloma Faith, who's another judge on the show, and they were talking about the famous artists that they worked with. And Paloma's like, yeah, you know, I've had duets with Prince. I performed with him. And Boy George says, forget that, darling. I slept with him.
Oh. Do we have audio of that?
No, because they stopped it. The producers were like, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, so there's no audio of it. The audience did go into a frenzy because they have a live audience, and they're the ones that leak the information.
Danielle Young, don't you hate when people like lie on your sex?
All the time.
You've had that happen?
I can't say that I've been that popular to like Prince level to have people, you know, lie on it. But who's to say Boy George is lying?
They make a cute couple.
I'm gonna assume
Who hasn't slept with Prince?
I've only seen women who have stepped out and said that we honestly know been with Prince. I've never seen a guy say that he slept with Prince. I've been around Prince. He's a slayer.
See, yes.
Yes, he's a slayer.
I would have loved to.
I don't believe it.
I would have loved to have Charlie Murphy tell that story. You know how he did that on Dave Chappelle? Like, that would have been a good one to see out.
Do you think Boy George was like, that's that British sense of humor? Like he tried to take it too far. You know
British
how gay
and
men,
gay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
because he
and
tried
gay.
to take it back.
Or do you think it was just a lie? Because a lot of times gay men will say like this person's gay. They want either everybody to be gay or they slept with
I
somebody.
think it's a lie. And didn't he go on and qualify the statement?
Yeah, I mean, he just tried to take it back, but I don't know if that was pressure coming from the producers.
Yeah, I've had people.
Or a special phone call.
The story I heard is that the producer stopped it and said that he came back to say that he had a poster of Prince in his bedroom.
Oh, my
that
goodness.
he slept with every night.
Way to cover that up.
Okay, all right. Look, if you ever had anyone lie on your sex,
Olivia Pope.
Yeah.
you know, a lot of men lie about women they done it with. If you one of those women, one of the victims, or if a lot of women lied about sleeping with you, or in this case, men lied about sleeping with you, 888-742-3345 if somebody lied on your dick. Sway in the morning. All right, 24 minutes into the hour. Boy George is actually in the news.
Yes, he is. And it's not for his music. It's not for his fashion. It's for who he claims he bent over and made love to.
Wow.
That person being Prince.
I don't believe him.
He was filming The Voice, the UK version of it, and he was speaking to one of his fellow judges, and then she was like, oh, yeah, I've duetted with Prince, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, oh, girl, I've slept with him. And that's when the producer said, oh, no, we're going to clean this up right now.
Wow, Danielle Young.
Yes.
To what degree do you believe celebrity stories? Now, you work for TheRoot.com. You get a lot of information coming in, funneling all the time, I'm sure. How much of it is it true or not?
I mean, how could you really tell, honestly? Yeah. It's really tough. I think some of it, a good 90% of it is 90% true.
You think so?
I do.
That's
I
high.
really do. It is a high percentage, right?
So what does this fall under?
The
90 or the 10?
Because I'm a fan of Prince and I want to be in the world. I don't want to disappear tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Boy George might be lying.
Yeah.
But I don't know. The freakiness that both of them share. I could see it with like unicorns and glitter.
Prince wrote "Do Me, Baby."
Yeah, man.
That alone.
Who do you think he was talking to?
Some woman.
You keep holding on to that dream.
I'm like, man, get out of here. It's Prince. I've been around him. He's been a slayer.
Right, and everybody wants him. That's why
everybody. It crosses.
Yes, I always thought that Prince was bisexual.
You never listened to Darling Nikki?
Okay. We also had that gay boy from Love and Hip Hop, and he only raps about having sex with women, but he swings both ways.
Are you really going to defend Boy George on this one?
Is that like a comparison?
Really? Is that what you're going to do right now?
No. I take everything back.
All right, El Boogie's in Chicago.
El
What's up,
Boogie,
El
where you
Boogie?
at?
What's happening, y'all? Good morning.
What's up, man? Hey, man, you ever lie on your sex or been lied about?
No, so you can lie on your sex. That's sucker shit. I've been lied about, though.
What happened?
When your stroke game is good as it is, don't everybody want to say they had a piece of the action. So it was a mutual friend of my wife and me, and she, a girl that told her that we didn't have some shit going on, or she done did that. You know, she done did it with we done did the dude. And it's a motherfucker I know I wouldn't do with your joint, Sway.
Yeah,
so I wasn't condoning that. And you know, women lie on their cooch. I told her stop lying on the hot pocket. My wife was looking at me crazy. I had to, man, you got to tell the truth. You can't be lying on people's sex because that give people bad names.
But he wouldn't even fuck her with your
my joint. Damn, damn, man, Boogie. You
on the real, Joe.
But no, I feel you. I had a promoter who works in the music business lie about us having sex and pushed it hard, and I barely even remembered the person. It's hard to untwist those kind of lies. So when I hear it, like what Boy George is saying, I'm entitled to believe Prince first.
But when somebody does that, it says more about you than it does about them.
What do you mean?
It's like, oh, I had sex with Sway. That puts her on a level. Boy George, oh, I had sex with Prince. That puts him on a level. And he clearly was playing that whole one-up game.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you've done duets with Prince?
Yeah.
Honey, I've slept with him. It's like
the celebrity was trying to win the moment, right?
Yeah, you need a win.
Hey, L Boogie, man, this promoter that lied on my sex, man, I wouldn't stroke her with your joint.
I know how you feel.
All right, hey, man, you're a citizen.
That's Sway in the morning.
All right, we got Reese on the line. Reese.
What's up, Reese?
Hello, Reese.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up, Reese? Give it up for Reese. She's in Cleveland.
Reese.
Yeah.
Yo, so Reese, you had somebody lie on your sex?
Yes. Okay, so I was like a freshman in college, and I had went to this party with this guy, ended up getting drunk. He comes back to my dorm room. So we're like about to start, you know, going at it or whatever. He starts eating my pussy, tells me to turn around. I think he's about to eat it from the back.
Yep.
This nigga starts eating my ass, right? So then, like, he was too drunk to get his dick up, so we never fucked. He was too drunk to get his dick up. So next day, there's like this big party or whatever. So we're there, and everybody's looking at me all sideways and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So it's like a group of them standing together, and he was like, and somebody was like, hey, you let so-and-so hit? And I was like, no, that never happened. So he's like, oh, you about to lie? And I'm like, nigga, you about to lie. Like, tell the truth. Like, that shit ain't happened. You want me to tell him what really happened? And he was like, I don't know what you're talking about. It's like, you know what I'm talking about. And then he was like, nah, I was just playing. I ain't hit.
Oh, so he bailed out. He tapped out. You know what? I like Reese. Let me
I
tell
call
you.
up here all the time. You guys used me in like a commercial or something before.
Did I? Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't be asking for no money. This ain't no Jerry
cool.
Heller.
Like, by the way.
I love that.
Okay.
It's cool.
This ain't no Jerry Heller situation, Reese.
No, it's cool.
But what I like about Reese is she didn't give him up. You know what I mean?
She could have easily been like,
she could have just threw him under the planet right there. And she chose to. You got some integrity about what you do, huh, Reese?
Yeah. No
Yeah.
need to give. I mean, it's old shit. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah. Hey, so where was that integrity when he was smacking on your ass? How did you maintain that?
Oh my gosh.
lip smackers.
You didn't stop him, huh?
Hey, Reese, this is DB. Can we get your Instagram? I want to see what he had for dinner.
Yucky.
Milfy.
What's on the menu?
Wait, hold up. What is it?
A1MILFY.
Oh, I thought she said Milky. I was like,
I thought
damn.
Milfy. A1 Milfy. Go ahead, DB. You can follow her.
Here's the $1 million question, though, Tracy. Has Prince responded? Because he just got on Instagram and everything. Did he say anything?
Not that I've seen.
Prince doesn't respond.
I'll be on Prince watch though.
Oh, okay.
Prince
Yeah.
does not respond.
He won't respond to it.
No way.
Reese sounds like the girl who said, when I get tired of a nigga, I got a bitch, and then I get my pussy.
Oh,
Oh, that's Reese?
Yeah, it sounds like the girl. It sounds like you. Well, I'm glad I recognize the voice, Reese.
Was that a year ago?
Hey, Reese, you a registered nurse?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow. And getting your ass ate out at the same
Hey,
time.
gotta
Health
get
is important.
Hours.
nurses gotta get checked out too.
Damn, getting her ass out for 13 hours? What? Okay,
No,
anyway.
I worked a 13-hour shift. I'm calling in.
Okay. Yo, you're a super citizen.
A Sway in the morning,
Reese,
Reese.
thank you for that enlightening story for us. That's just going to make Danielle Young, that's going to make her day so much better.
Yeah.
Yes. I feel enlightened.
Yeah.
I do.
For smart black people.
That eating ass out
A
thing
whole
is...
different definition of integrity now.
Yes,
I
right?
ain't gonna ask.
Completely different.
She held the secret. Danielle Young, thank you for coming by.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And what's next for you?
What is next for me? Everything. I'm just out here trying to spread the word of good brown girls doing amazing things. I have a podcast called Golden Brown Girls. Everybody should check that out. Tracy's been on.
I know, I peeped it.
Yes, influencing everybody out here with her amazing words. And just check out TheRoot because we're going to be shooting out that really awesome content. Like I said, and just share it and love us.
You know, you have such great energy. Citizens, I want y'all to reach out to Danielle directly. What is your direct social media information?
You're trying to get them all on me.
Yes.
So it's I'm Rapso Danny everywhere. So it's RHAPSODANI.
Say that again.
RHAPSODANI.
Okay.
Like Rhapsody and then my name.
Okay, there it is. All right, Danny or Danielle? I could call you Danny.
Either way, if you're familiar.
Okay, well, I feel familiar. Danny, thanks for coming by.
Thank you for having me.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45. Kilo.